Yes, 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 we're live. Hey, good evening. Wow, um, it's been quite a week. Yeah, I mean, me, it's been actually a good week. So I've been busy for the week and just been checking out what's been going on as well. Um, I'm sure you've been tuned into the Armory TV, and that's the channel there for the best news possible with regarding transfers, who's coming in, no one going out at the moment. Eze still in the green. No, and we just just being patient really, because I think this is the first time in the transfer window I'm actually patient, and I'm not normally. But if you always go on my TV, you'll see me on there. My guy Bobby, he's when it comes to his information, he's spot on. There are those that are still convinced, sorry, still not convinced that he's given the right information. But there you go. But yes, but yeah, just want to talk about today with Liverpool and their they got their 3 points, a win over Bournemouth. You'll always get with champions where they're going to be harder. They always find that teams want to get out there and beat them, and they they did well today. Um, and it was just a shame that the game was just marred by some silly fan. Um, that was well, you'll probably, if you saw the game, you saw what happened. But with regards to Antoine Semenyo, and the fan got ejected out the ground by police for racist abuse, I believe. I didn't see all the game. I just saw bits, most of the second half. But yeah, but he scored two great goals today, and that's how you always answer people back. You know, with performances. It's like he was. It was like it was more or less like Arthur Ashe, because I know from watching Arthur Ashe, the legendary tennis player, God rest his soul. When it came to him and his battle with racism, he let his tennis do the talking, and Semenyo let his football do the talking today, regardless of the fact that they didn't win the game. But now, well done to Liverpool, and I thought it was really touching tribute as well to Diogo Jota. Really touching tribute. I did see that, and excuse my phone a minute. And Liverpool just showed what a classy club they are, and yeah. But oh, see what we got in the chat, and we've got Mr. Chris Welsh. Big up, mate. I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I just wanted to do a little something just quickly, because I'll be doing a preview show tomorrow for the United game, and I'll be also be on the Armory TV for the United preview show there. I'll be doing something as well, and let us know if you're free in a couple of weeks. We've got you. So if you're free, we'll try and sort something out, Chris. Definitely got to get you on, man. Who has his sources? To be fair, yeah, he does. He does indeed. But there are just some out there that are still not convinced. But you know what? It's their business at the end of the day. If they're not convinced, you know what I mean, yeah, 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 yeah. 100%, 100%. It's just ridiculous, you know. And even though I didn't see all the game on Wednesday, but Mathis Tell, apparently he got abused online, which is just pathetic. But when it comes to UEFA, you can't talk to them. Especially European games, you can't talk to them about, or even league games across the continent. You cannot talk to your UEFA about anything. Me, my personal opinion, they're not interested. They really don't give a damn. You know what I mean? They really don't. Offensively, with Ekatike, we were we were good. He was best player on the pitch. Yeah, he did look good. Defensively, we were ice skating. So was just not working for me. I've seen Gemma Collins rush a bus quicker. Oh, Gemma Collins, mate. Yeah. You asked her out yet? Yeah, just let us know privately. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But he did look good tonight. Did look good, you know. So yeah, I mean, so with regards to Rich Eze, he's still in the green as far as I know, and I know there's all talk that Spurs have got him, but there's nothing done yet as far as I know. Right? Is that he's got I know he's still got his heart set on coming back home, and I've heard that it's about Palace wanting to bring players in before he could go. So that's what that's about. But yeah, if it's a case of I can find out, any more info, I'll let you all know. Or like I said, just keep tuning into the armory, yeah, and give them loves and like, share, and subscribe to the armory as well as like, share, subscribe to me as well. You know what I mean? Oh, mate. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? Really, you know what I mean? Yeah, Raf's a lucky lady to have you, mate. You know, putting up with you and your stresses. Your glory obviously being Liverpool, and your stresses. Well, hopefully it won't be for Carlisle as well. And have you um have you been drawn in? Has your draw come out yet for the FA Trophy? Because my lot, North Greenford, we've got an FA Vars game next week, but my brain's gone. I can't remember who the hell we got. Can't remember. But we are away. Can't remember. It'll come back to me. I'll just go through a list of fixtures. But yeah, Chris. But we are away. Funny enough, this Sunday. Um, and let me just put that out there as well. And big shout to North Greenfield United, club I've been watching for almost 10 years. Wonderful club, wonderful people. Got some great players. So some great youngsters as well. Always working hard. We're away in the FA Cup. It's the let me get this right. It's the preliminary round away to Littlehampton. I think we're step five clubs. I think they're step four. You know what, underdog. Let's see what underdogs have done in the FA Cup for many years, and cause an upset. So yeah, but I'll be there personally. Oh, he wasn't playing, was he? Okay, what was he injured? Because yeah, I do rate him. I, I wanted us to get him a few seasons ago, but is what it is. You know what, mate? Uh, I I think I think he's the only one. I think he's the only one that's come in. For me personally, we need a left winger. That is evident because that left hand side is just weak. And for me, we also need a left back. We do need a left back. Our best left back went back to Celtic, and Mars Lewis Skelly, he can play there, but he's not a left back, is he? And you got because you got Calafiori as well. But the fact that he's a little injury prone for my liking, and I don't like seeing Ewan Timber on the left hand side. I don't like seeing him there at all. He could play there, but I prefer him on the right to the left. So we do need a left back, but I cannot see us getting a left back. Getting him personally, I'd love us to get Rodrigo, but I cannot see it. I really cannot see it, mate. But yeah, I think I know we're primed to getting like what at least two, three more signings, but that's what it could even be one. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it is a tough tournament as well, isn't it? It is a tough tournament. Seriously, mate. You know, yeah, and I find there's a lot of competitions, man. Seriously, a lot of competitions. I mean, hold on a sec. Who have we got? Let's have a look here. Who we got coming up? Do, 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 do. Bear with me a sec. Do, 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 do. Ah, away to Abingdon United, and that's next week, next Saturday. So yeah, hopefully we can have a good run like we did 2 seasons ago, getting to the last eight, then losing to the eventual winners, Romford. So yeah, but there's a lot of games in that vase, just like the trophies. A lot of games. I mean, what are the odds on North Greenford reaching the final of the FA Vase and yourselves getting to the FA Trophy final? Then we can link up. It'd be the Vase first, and then the FA Trophy final. Yeah, make a day of it next May. That'd be great. But the odds on that are probably 2 million to one right now. So yeah, but that would be something. You know, if that happened, it'd be like wow. You know, but no, but good luck to both clubs, and obviously promotion is the key. So promotion's key for us as well. But it's always nice to dream of getting to Wembley via that route. You know, I mean, yeah, yeah, of course. That'd be your double, really, isn't it? You know, that'd be your double. Yeah, I've done that before, but only playing football manager though. When you start in a non-league. 07 suspension. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, you were sent off in the final day. Oh, I didn't know that. Expect Bournemouth to score, not just two, just not two. Yeah, yeah. I would have said 3-1 tonight to yourself, but yeah, yeah. I like their manager as well. I do like their manager, Areola. I mean, a lot of a lot of our fans they don't like to bring up the fact that Bournemouth beat us twice last season, and yeah, I want them this season, home and away. Seriously, I want them. You know, yeah, there were defeats that I weren't happy with, especially the one at home. Oh my god, I know I know we had the Champions League in between that, but come on, you don't lose at home. Well, to be honest, I don't expect us to lose at home to anybody. You know. Yeah, yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. Oh, bless him. You know. Yeah. So yeah. So with the Premier League already kicked off for Liverpool, I mean, we don't kick off until Sunday, and I'm looking forward to that game. I mean, Old Trafford, first game of the season. If memory serves me, I think that's only the third time, maybe in the last 40 years, that we're playing United on the opening game of the season. And I remember the last two games is more or less 1-1 because I remember United beating us 4-1 at Old Trafford back in '89, August '89, and we went into that season as champions. And I just remember listening to that on the radio and then seeing it. And I actually don't know why, but I actually watched the highlights. I remember watching it on ITV Saturday night, and it was like, oh my god, yeah, we got we got hammering that day, seriously. Um, the other time, it was, can't remember the exact date, but I know it was in August '86. It was George Graham's first game at Highbury, and we played United, and we beat United 1-0 to Charlie Nicholas' goal. It was in, I think it was in the middle of the second half. It was 1-0, and who was managing Man United that day? Oh, it was Ron Atkinson. Yeah. So I think they'd lost 3 league games on the spin, and they were struggling. And then Ron Atkinson got the sack, and then you knew who took over from him, and the rest for United was history. So yeah, I'm expecting. I actually think it'd be an open game. I don't think there'll be there won't be any low blocks. United won't they'll want to attack. They've got they've got a few players in now. I haven't checked out all the players I've got, but I know they got Brian Brenner, who I rated highly. I rate him highly. I wanted him at Arsenal, but is what it is. And Lies Cunha as well. He'll be up for it. He was always up for it against us anyway. But I just you know what? It's like form goes out the window with United Arsenal. Seriously, see at Old Trafford, because I mean I think we've only beaten them like 7 times in all competitions in the last 35 years or so, and we've not got the best record there. Even if they could be the worst United team, right, of all time, and we'd still struggle to get a result. We'd still struggle. Like last season, it was like, huh? But yeah, form goes out the window when that game comes around. It really, really does. But yeah, since I'm gonna do this show tomorrow, and I'm just gonna let whoever's on tomorrow, let them do the talking. I'm going 2-1 Arsenal. Yeah, 2-1 Arsenal. I don't think we keep a clean sheet, but yeah, that's what I'm going with. But no, oh yeah, there was other than that, there was something else I wanted to talk about in a week, which was interesting. Yesterday, I heard about it a couple of days ago, but yesterday saw a little video on Tony Adams, and basically about what he had to say in terms of giving the captaincy at Declan Rice, and his expectations, and Mikel Arteta as well. For me, sound like he's not Arteta's biggest fan, but for me, when you're a legend, at a club and you've won major honours, right? That's at any club. I'm sorry, that person can say whatever the hell they like, you know. And it wasn't even derogatory comments. I mean, he didn't say, "Oh yeah, but Odegaard's an ugly looking B, in he?" You know what I mean? And oh yeah, that Arteta, F him. And it wasn't about that. It was just a legendary player who cares about his club, and wants to see his club doing better than we are. Take us getting over that line. And I know there were some moans and groans, weren't there, on social media, and I know the majority of the moans and groans would have been from fans who are big, strong supporters of Arteta. And for me, Adams can say what he likes. Adams, Henry, Paul Merson, Stuart Robson. I've met Stuart Robson, top guy. Met him a couple of times. And I know he got sacked from Arsenal TV years ago for being honest. Being honest. Random times I actually had Arsenal TV. It was on the Skybox, and I used to love watching his previews. And when he used to do reviews of the game, when he would review a game, I'm going back to 2009, 2010, around them times. Stuart would be honest. He'd be honest in how the team performed. And he didn't mollycoddle, he didn't sugarcoat. He was just straight up gangster on them. He gave praise when praise is earned. And then he criticised where he had to criticise. He criticised, but he was too honest. And that's what we do at Arsenal a lot. There's a lot of sugarcoating, and I'm like, no, I'm not into that. I'm sorry, I'm not into that. All of that, seriously, But yeah, Tony can say whatever he wants. I mean, I'll give you another example. Would be in any sport is it could be in athletics. I've seen athletes who've won gold medals. Countless gold medals. For me, they've got a right to criticize performances. It's the same. It's the same in tennis. Tennis is a big example for me. Whenever I've been Wimbledon, 5-6 times over the years. I watch tennis as well. I love tennis, but then when I see the pundits, and when I see pundits that are critical of certain players, and they're the ones that's won the Grand Slams. I'm talking male and female players, by the way, right? And they've won Grand Slams. They won loads of ATP tournaments, right? They can criticize. They can say what the hell they like. They can say whatever they want. But when you're Tim Henman and Andrew Castle, Andrew Castle, I think, has only won. I mean, he wasn't the greatest player. He wasn't even a great player. Andrew Castle, I think he used to get knocked out of slams like first round, second round, and he probably won the Pizza Hut trophy and the Michelin Cup, and all of that. But if you hear him commentating, you're thinking, what did you win? What did you do? Tim Henman's another one. Oh yeah, he's won a few ATPs, God knows how, with that serve and volley. What a boring player he was. And he's reached 5 Wimbledon semi-finals. And I think he also reached a French Open semi. God knows how on that clay. The players must have been ill or something. I don't know what. He never reached a Grand Slam final. Yet, when you hear him criticising players over the years, like I've heard him criticise players, and when he criticised Federer, I'm thinking, how dare you? So yeah, if you've won at the highest level, you've got every right to say how you feel, in my opinion. Chris Eubank said that. I remember in an interview when he was talking about 30, it was around 34, 35 years ago when Eubank was talking about that, when he was already welterweight world champion, and he was talking about those that get praised for failing, and he said, no, I'm a winner, and I don't expect anything else, and I'm like, yeah, too damn right, But yeah, it's all I can say for regards to what Tony Adams said, and I agree with him. If the players, manager look at that, you know what? They should just say, right, well, you know what? We're going to make him eat his words. You know, I mean, for Arteta, it's his what, sixth season? So he's been at the club almost 6 years, and we still six. Yeah, just say, well, no, I can go the distance. I can get over the line. That's what you got to say. And fans as well have got to say, well, you know what, Tony, you're an absolute legend. You're right in what you say, and but it's up to the players as well. Have got to tell themselves, yeah, yeah, we can do this. We can do this. You know, I was in a group chat as well today, and we was talking history and everything else. And I always say to the younger generation fans, no matter what club you're at, read your history. It's important to read your history. And I was also talking about if I had to choose one trophy this season, what would I want? And you know what? It's not even the Champions League. It's not the Champions League. I would rather, I would rather, I'd win the Premier League. I'd rather win the Premier League. We haven't won it in 21 years. It'll be 22 coming up. And for me, Premier League's bread and butter. You know, that is your bread and butter. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to win the Champions League. Don't get me wrong, because we've never won it before. But the Premier League, oh wow, that just goes to it tells you you've been the best team um, over 38 games in the Premier League. That is the one that I want, and I want it badly. I badly want it. You know, I mean, all Arsenal fans do want it. Also, I think, but yeah, it's um, it's a choker. Finishing second is not good enough for me. It's not good enough for me at all. It's not. I mean, it may be good for some, but no. Hate second. Hate second. Hate losing. Hate. I really do. You know, hated losing when I played football. I played in cup finals years ago. I never played at a semi-pro level, nothing like that. But when I played for teams, when I played for like clubs, I mean, and school teams, college teams, never wanted to lose. I was always scoring goals. And then I remember one of the worst games I ever played in, and my performance was bad. I remember it was my high school team, and we lost to our local rivals. We lost 6-1, and I can still remember it. Still remember that in that game. It's an awful, awful game, and it hurt. It hurt. I would have been 15 at the time, but it really, really hurt. And I'm like, nah, I I never we never left that pitch thinking, oh well, got a second. It was a Middlesex Cup final. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, we were peed off. I remember when we were talking about it the next day in school. We were like, what? What happened? What went wrong? He wasn't happy. He wasn't happy at all. You know. I mean, it was absolutely great. Yeah, and I hated losing, even when I was an athlete as well as a footballer, and I won races, I lost races, I won long jumps, I lost long jumps, but the ones I lost didn't like losing. Don't care who it was, you know. Don't care who it was. I mean, if there was an athlete out there and you knew you couldn't beat him, you'd always try your hardest to get close to him or try and get a personal best. So there was that. But yeah, hate losing. I lost to an old pal of mine I haven't seen in years. School. It was a 400 meters. 2 years later, I beat that, and then it ended up becoming my specialist event. So yeah, it's yeah, hate losing, and we as Arsenal fans cannot accept that. We cannot accept that. No way. I think it would be a draw for you guys at Old Trafford. Right. You think they will? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't know. I think they. I think they would if it was the seventh or eighth league game, and we were in the top two, maybe we are on the counter if we could. You know what I mean? So, oh, big up Dylan's in the house. Big up Bren. How you doing? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Good. It's just been busy week work wise, and yeah, gonna sleep well tonight, my friend. Gonna sleep well. Yeah, just one trophy. I hear you. I hear you. You know, even if it's a Cowboy Cup, yeah, I hear you. You know, and that's another thing as well. With that's better. Oh, I'm back on. Yeah, it's funny how things have changed now with trophies. To now, because when we were younger, we didn't matter what trophy we won. You know, did not matter at all. But it's like if we were to win a League Cup next year or the FA Cup, at the end of the day, if I'm not Arteta's biggest fan, but if he won two cups and he kept his job, well, that would be I would be happy about it. But then I'll look at the play from a player's perspective and think, well, hold on a minute, we've won two cups now, so I'm hungry for more. So regardless of who comes in, you know, but yeah, but I actually just think he's taken as far as we can go. Really, have to get sorted for work. Have a good one. Thanks, Dylan. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow night, my friend. So I'll let you know whatever time you're available, and we'll get it sorted. Yeah. Okay. Nice one. Yeah. So yeah, it's just yeah, like I said, just going back to what I was saying, it's it is all for me. It's all about you it's all about winning. Taking part is nice, but I suppose it's how you look at it, really. Because if you if you're one of those fans just wants to, you go to the Emirates, you enjoy a game of football because that's a part of your life, and so be it. That's fine, you know. But what I for me, it's just it's about it's about time won something. We should have at least won one league title under Arteta, and yeah, I think I think what could have been. Have you ever seen that movie Sliding Doors with Gwyneth Paltrow? Well, I haven't seen it in a while. Funny enough, it's DVDs over there. But with that movie, that was like it was two. It was what was it? It was what would happen if she got on the train, or what would happen if she didn't get on the train. And I kind of see that effect with the Villarreal semi final in that Europa League back in 2021, and that second leg, I still can't get that out of my head sometimes. How we just didn't perform. It's like we weren't hungry enough. Bamian got substituted, which was ridiculous. I feel if we'd have won that, we'd have, and I feel we would have beaten Man United in the final if we'd have beaten Villarreal. I think that would have that would have been the springboard for us winning trophies. And I think we would have, if we'd have won that, I think we'd have got ourselves in the Champions League. Not saying we would have won the Champions League the season after after if we did get success in the Europa League, but I just feel that we could have won more trophies through that. I actually thought the FA Cup was going to be the springboard, but unfortunately it wasn't. But here's what it is anyway. But yeah, but listen, it was only just a short one anyway. It wasn't meant to be on that long, but appreciate Chris and Dylan in the chat as well. But we're gonna be like I said, tomorrow we're going to be on. I would say I haven't got a time set yet, but probably be maybe between 8 and 9 because I don't want anyone to mismatch the first match of the day this season. So yeah. So look forward to tomorrow. I'll set when I set the time up. You'll know, and you'll see me tomorrow as well on the Armory TV. I'm guessing that'll probably be around 6:30, quarter to, and then it'll be the preview as well, and I'll have a few guests on. But anyhow, I am going to bed, and catch you all tomorrow. Well, it is already tomorrow. So take care. Night night.